So property development is like everything else. It's just a system. And there's all sorts of different ways that you can cut up the pie, but I've decided to cut it into 5. I call my system the property development pentagon. Sorry. Basically, there are 5 fundamentals of property development. So we've got acquisition. So it's actually finding that site. You don't have a site, you can't do a development. Then we have the feasibility. So you have to know that a development is viable. Authorities, without an authority approval, you can't deliver a project. But with authorities, there is more than just a single approval required to do a development. And a lot of people just go DA or planning permit, or that's it. No, there's far more than just that. But that is a primary focus that people have. Revenue, as I mentioned before, it's understanding, knowing what your revenue is. And it comes down to doing a needs analysis. Market research, something that people absolutely hate is doing the research. A lot of people will go out and buy an apartment and they go, oh great, I'll go and I'll have a look at 3 or 4 apartments, and they go, okay, I'm going to buy that one. Right? A lot of people don't even want to spend a few $100 to get a strata report done to find out what's happening in the strata, whether the sinking fund's okay, whether they've been talking about major repairs, all that sort of stuff. Buying a house, same thing. People might go and look at 2 or 3 homes, and hey, let's get a pest report to buy that one. Oh, it's $495 for the pest report. I don't want to spend $495. I want to spend $350. And they want to spend $350 on a pest report for $1 million property. Where's the mindset there? People do more research on their new mobile phone, right, or their car than they do on $1 million asset. So it's a real problem that we have. Developers, good ones, have got their systems in place that helps them look at all those things. So it's very, very important. And with new people coming into the industry, one of the things we try to teach them is market research. Market research, knowing what your market needs. So I need to have a car, right? I might want to have a Lamborghini, but I only actually need a Corolla. So if someone's going to sell me something, the first thing they've got to be able to sell me is the car. All right? Here's a car for you. And then it's a matter of, what do you want about that car? So that car, for me, I need it to be a sports car. I need it to be certain things. And then there's a scale going from Corolla up to Lamborghini. And somewhere in between is where I'll fit. All right? So it's the same with property. You've got to understand your target market, because that person is going to pay X dollars. And you've got to know that what you've got in that apartment that you're selling them, that product, meets their need and gives them some of their wants. So it's very, very important, the revenue side of it. And then obviously you have to be able to deliver on your promises. So there's no point telling someone, oh, you're going to get this and you're going to get that, and then you don't give it to them. And in the delivery, this is where your largest single cost is, which is your construction cost. This is where you've got to make sure that your construction cost delivers what you've promised to people, but it doesn't deliver it at a cost that destroys the financial viability of your project. So I call that the property development pentagon system. So 5 fundamentals, they all interrelate. So everything links into the other. As you learn more about acquisition, you've got to understand the feasibility. To get into the feasibility, you've got to understand your authority approvals, obviously your revenue to be able to do a feasibility study, and how are you going to deliver the project, what's it going to cost you. It all comes back into the feasibility, which then affects acquisition. So everything is interrelated.
Hi, this is Steve Chandler. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe below for further videos on how to be a property developer. And don't forget to share this video with any of your friends and family who may also want to be a property developer.